Sports. I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? The Ducks offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm.
He's going to go for a big one. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. What a nice throw there, just carving up the defense. You make these types of passes downfield, and it reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 bills.
Yeah, just making big plays in the passing game. This offense is built on the run. It always has been. It always will be. That's what the Ducks hang their hat on. Those explosive plays down the field when the defense slips up and loses a little bit of eye discipline.
Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right on target this time. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Nittany Lions offense will go to work for the first time today. And greeting them is a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with any suggestions on how to work?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You've got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free. And they're going to destroy your game.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here or not. Oh, he's got some space. coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Inside the 45. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Off-play action on first down. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Nittany Lions have pushed it inside the 20. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. They'll go to the counter play. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Ball. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but just keeps it.
Turning it on! Good pickup there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Give to the running back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Harris. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He's got it on the run. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Can the D deny them on second and goal? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last one.
The give to the lone running back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the big fella. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Now on 1st down from the 30.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Here's the pressure. They're working that left side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It is good! And that will extend their lead even further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll try it again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. They'll run the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the right. He's got it. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback running on the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gets it past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. The give to the back. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further.
You want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Shakes off the defender. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
To the air on second down. And that one's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down. Look at that toughness just running through everybody. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but that's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by just 2 over UCLA. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to scramble. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Harris. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now facing a third and long. Quarterback may change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move, it's Harris. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dawkins. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. This defense giving up ground, and he's finally knocked down at the 26.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They try to pop a run on the The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Splits the uprights, it's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. There's a live football. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Power football with the run. There he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll leave it with him. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Fires the pass, intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. To the ground with the back.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this dude.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming.
Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them.